everybody. So I'm here in Oakland right now, in the Jack London Square.
Reality Changers!
So, for those of you who have been following me on Facebook and on Twitter, you know that I was at the Bay Area for Brighter Beginnings. I was invited by them to speak about my story, and they're a nonprofit in the Bay Area that focuses on the community and more amazing things they do. So, what I'm going to be doing is summarizing what I did. Here is day one. So, we flew from San Diego to Oakland. And as soon as Gisela and I got there, we headed to the Eastside Cultural Center, where I spoke for almost an hour, and I was really nervous, I have to admit. But before I spoke, I met Evangelina, an awesome reality changer who showed up to the speech with her Reality Changers t-shirt. Isn't that amazing, dude? She's really cool. She's from UC Berkeley, and I didn't even, like, I was so humbled by her presence. It was amazing to know, like, she came out and support. So that was awesome. So thank you, Evangelina! So I spent about, almost an hour talking about family and the meaning of family, and the meaning also of not giving up on your dreams, and never looking back and moving forward. And so, like, just giving your own self a drive to be better, and just sharing my whole story, and like what it's like and what it was like to, like, be a student, like be a daddy, and all these wonderful things. And I think the goal of all this is not to bring anybody down, but to put light into the issue of the struggle, and how that's important, and how it's important to not look back and to stay positive. A lot of people spend too much time in the past thinking,
oh my god, this was happened to me, and I'm this and that, I struggle, oh my god.
But it's about moving forward. It's about staying positive. That's the key, regardless of what happened. So I ended up singing and some songs as well, and this kid right here was singing some of the songs that I was singing, and pretty cool kid. He came up to me, he asked me for my autograph, and they applauded, and I spoke to the parents and signed some signatures, and talked to some moms and stuff like that, and some students, and it's pretty cool, and like I had a good time.
We are Reality Changers!
Alright, so here's the thing. Gisela and I are in downtown Oakland, right, babe?
So it was my first time in the Bay Area, and I decided, let's take the transport system and the subway, and it goes underwater, which is super exciting. Anyways, I was like, what? Like, just having a good time. We got to the other side, and looking around the shops, and it was beautiful. It was amazing. It was cold. Fisherman's Wharf. Got some clam chowder. And then, we ate some food. We went sightseeing, and we went to Lombard Street, and that was the end of day one. And now, day two. So early in the morning, we drove to Antioch, East Bay, east of Oakland, and I was honored to speak to all these other dads, and like how they're all different. Like, they're single dads, full-time dads, co-parents. Some were married, some were not. Like, just how they all deal with life and their families and their kids, and how much desire they have to be okay with what's happening. And so we discussed our insecurity, we discussed like what it's like, and like, it was amazing for me too, like refreshing.
YouTube and the fact that I'm posting and the fact that I'm doing these things has made me a better father, because I've been able to see myself. I've been able to understand what I did wrong, and the things that I've done in the past, the mistakes. And so I think, I always try to look forward and move forward, and not try to stay in the past too much. Although, I always kind of catch myself thinking about the past, and like, it's hard because it's part of your life. It's all past, present, and future. And staying positive and working together, despite what had happened in the past, despite the obstacles, despite work, despite anger, and despite resentment and all this unnecessary energy. Like, just move forward. Staying positive. It's a state of mind. Like, you have a choice to be happy, and whether you're broke, whether you're struggling, whether you're in debt, like I am, like these things, just stay positive. tan simple como pensaba.
So before I left, I decided to sing some songs to the parents and leave with that, you know, positive energy, and they loved it. Me singing in Spanish and in English and singing home. And then I was gone. So then it's lunchtime. Beautiful Gisela and I decided to eat at Kincaid's, an amazing restaurant with really good food and beautiful view of this amazing place. And we ate some really good food. And I'll never forget the bread. Oh my god, that bread was so good. The salad and all the meat! And then came the big night at Moraga Country Club, where April Gonzalez, a teen mother, amazing story. Oh my gosh, she's so awesome, dude. Young girl, 19. And they invited me to speak. I spoke about the power of giving back and how that's so important and how that makes an impact in our community and how nonprofits are grateful of that. And just, I think that the reason why I was invited is to encourage, you know, stimulate students and donors and people to believe in each other, to believe that we can change our reality and, you know, and help, you know, and be part of that change. And I think it's so beautiful that like so many people got together and donated and just like gave back. You know, it's always amazing to do that. So then came day 3, coming home. Woohoo! But before going home, realized that we don't go back home until like late at night. So we were like, you know what? Let's get out of here. Let's go see more of the beautiful San Francisco. So we took a ferry and saw some amazing things and took some pictures and we headed out to eat and passed by the wax museum, and we both decided, you know what, let's go eat at Barack Obama Boudin, and she said it's good, so I was like, Gisela, what is this place? And she's gonna explain right now.
Why is Boudin so cool?
They make the breads in shape of an animal. So, like, you tell them what animal you want, and they'll make the bread in that shape. And it's pretty good. The clam chowder's pretty good there, too.
It's so cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So we continued sightseeing, and, you know, we encountered this person, which is like, I don't know what it was. Took some pictures, and he said, oh my god. So anyways, my dream finally came true. I've been wanting to come and see the Golden Gate Bridge since I was a little kid, and we walked around, and I was just like, it was way too cold first of all to go across the bridge, so I was like, you know what, I'll just stick here, touch the metal, and just leave. Wow, it's just amazing, just an amazing man-made structure, and you know, we took some pictures and great memories. Oh, so then we ended up at this place, I forgot where, but where the painted ladies are. And so Gisela here, she's explaining, like, this is where I guess Full House made some of the scenes with Comet the dog. And if you've watched Full House, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I mean, I didn't even watch Full House. So it was great. She was just explaining everything.
What's his name?
It was cool, man. Like, I had a blast there. It was peaceful. It was windy, cold, but I guess that's apparently how it is all the time in San Francisco. That's Napoleon right there. That's Gisela's friend's nephew. He's a really good kid, man. So these are the painted ladies, and this picture right here specifically, it's the one that's supposed to represent all of San Francisco, all over the world. Like, you get a postcard from San Francisco, it'll look just like this right here. So anyway, so we took some last minute pictures, and we were on our way to the airport, and, you know, just taking more pictures, and how pretty. Anyway, so then we're on our way, right, passed by City Hall, and took another picture of City Hall, and there's this one person just like on the side with a sign that said, Jesus is good. I just couldn't stop laughing. Oh my god. So we got to the airport, and we got home safely, thank God. And guess what? The next day, I saw my chunky monkey being a monkey. Took him to school. After school, picked him up, and oh my god, Alexa is like, I mean, I got here, they're already fighting. It's like back to normal.
Okay, fine.
Look at her face.
Lena, go.
Anyway, she's like, whatever. So yeah, I really miss my girls, and, you know, went to the store, got some food, and just really happy to see my babies, you know, like really excited. And Alexa over here eating some plastic, and Liana just being herself, and just being back to normal. And, you know, it was a great experience, but it's good to be home. Good to be home.
for you.